Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
Let's go. Zen.
Trap.
Zen.
Trap.
Zen.
Trap.
Zen.
Trap.
Protect.
Yo, peace.
Protect your energy. Cooling water. Cooling water from grandma's well.
And it felt like
Cooling water.
cooling water.
Cooling water.
Felt like
Cooling water.
cooling water.
Cooling water
Cool
from grandma's well. I just can't.
Give up now. All right, cool. Mike's is live.
All right. So why don't we start off with a little game?
Okay, let's
All
start
right,
the
play
game.
a little 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Nah, I think we've been playing wrong. So I think we've been giving ourselves too much time in the middle. It's only supposed to be max like 30 seconds in between rounds of guessing.
Okay,
We're gonna do
gotcha.
5 rounds max.
Okay,
5 rounds. If we can't get it out the 5, it's just we done.
and I want to confirm.
Confirm.
I need to compare the 2 words at topic, not previous words that we've said.
I like to bring it all, but
You like to bring it up.
it depends on the situation. If we go too far with the next words, then
You got to bring it back.
you got to just go off of what it is. So honestly, if I'm saying a priority, just use the words that's there.
Okay, use the words that's there.
But if you need the second, you know how we can sort on Excel?
Yeah.
First priority is the words that's there.
Yeah.
Your second layer priority is to think about what we just did and where we going.
Okay, all right,
All
cool.
right, cool. So let's get a little 3, 2, 1.
Let's do it.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Camera.
Television.
Okay. Television and camera.
That's the words.
Television and camera.
3, 2, 1.
Movie.
Equipment. Movie and equipment.
Movie and equipment.
All right. You ready?
3,
3,
2,
2, 1.
1.
Studio.
Cameraman.
How many rounds is that? 4?
3.
3? It's
Yeah.
only 3? Cameraman and studio.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool.
3, 2, 1.
Photo
set.
shoot.
We in the ballpark. Photo shoot and set. And we got the last one. Photo shoot and set. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Model.
Pose.
We both got. I'm not mad at that. That's a
All right,
good.
cool.
That's a good one. So clearly, we back from break. How was your break?
Break was good. I think well needed break. Happy to kind of reset, spend time with family, friends. You know.
What was the
enjoy
best
holiday.
part?
My 2 weeks off for Thanksgiving. It was just the best part. It
Love.
was just good. Yeah.
Just to do
I went to
whatever you want.
DC. That was good too. Just chilling. I just miss being at the house and chilling. For sure. How about you? How was your break?
Amazing break. Amazing to just relax, be still, not have to think or worry about things or think about work. I had about 2 weeks off as well. It was just good. Didn't have to go anywhere. Had a little bit of surgery, sinusitis surgery, so got that all cleared up.
Got that taken care of?
Was down bad for like the first 2-3 days, but had rolled my ankle too. Just old nigga shit. Just
Bounce back.
old.
But you bouncing back though.
But I'm bouncing back.
There you go.
Whew.
That should go
So it was
forward.
down. So glad to kind of be working myself. I ain't 100% yet. If I had to put a number on it, I'm like 88. So I'm happy to get on that slow grind back to
200.
feeling like somebody.
There you go. Hey, that's what's up. I mean, did you have a favorite part of your break?
My favorite part of my break, Christmas. You cooked. Fire. What were some of the dishes? If I could.
You want me to help?
Of course. Fried chicken went crazy.
Turkey wings.
First time making seafood dressing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It was cool. Candy
Amazing.
yams,
Not
mac and
cool.
cheese.
Amazing.
Mac and cheese
was
We had them
crazy.
gumbo greens.
Gone.
Tasting-
Gumbo greens was the best hit.
That was a good.
Never had a spicy gumbo green.
cabbage.
Whew.
Banana
Crazy.
pudding, pound cake, the cheesecake. Yeah. It was crazy.
My favorite, hands down.
For sure. That's what's up.
But
All
of
right.
course, spending time with loved ones, friends.
Welcome back to the Zen Trap. I'm one of your two hosts, Yogi LG.
Zen P.
Here at the Zen Trap, our mission is to inspire and empower people to continuously seek internal peace to maximize your personal potential.
Wow.
We
Stuck
back.
with you, didn't it? Stuck with
It
you.
stuck with me, man.
I'm
Some
glad it
things
stuck
just
with
in you. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Cheers. Welcome back. Anytime.
Cheers, for sure.
Don't worry about what's in that cup. What's in your cup? What's in your cup?
It's in my cup is in my cup.
It's just
for
water,
sure.
but...
It is water.
All right, so let's start off our Zen Trap chats like we usually do. What have you felt at this week or over the break or one thing in general that you felt at that you kind of want to focus on or not? Just something you failed at. Could be anything.
Yeah. I'm going to pick one of my goals for the year. I failed at community service. I had a goal of hitting 4 community service activities, and I was 0 for 4. So definitely something that I hate that I failed at, but at the same time, it motivates me to make sure that I get something in this year.
That's great. And again, the reason we talk about failures first in Zen Trap chats is you need to fail your way to success. Fail your way to action. Action is the best way to understand, to learn in general, to know if you even like it, if you want to do it, that's going to be your best way. So that's why we usually talk about a failure. It could be something like, hey, I tried this. I don't ever got to do that again. Or it could be like, oh, I can make some tweaks here.
Yeah.
For me, what have I failed at? Off the top of my head, I definitely have failed at my jumping goal. I have not.
Okay.
And to remind people, I am desperately being, I ain't gonna say desperate. My goal is a physical goal of being able to dunk with 2 hands off vert. So that's just bending down right under the rim, coming straight up and dunking it with 2 hands. I have not been training my legs to the extent that is necessary. I've had a little bit of injury setbacks and things that have gotten in the way, but I look forward to picking back up on that. Definitely have failed at that. Okay. And I've also failed at some deadlines I've been setting for myself, but that's why I love them all, you know? So we'll get it figured out. I'm not, show myself some grace for that.
Well, tell me something you're grateful for. I mean,
everything.
even for the past couple months, anything big, small, whatever. What's something that you're definitely grateful for?
I'm grateful for the grace I show myself in a lot of the things that I do. I know I try and do a lot of different things at times. So I love the way I handle myself when I don't hit the marks that I set for myself. I try to talk to myself as a friend. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not perfect every time. I definitely cuss myself out sometimes. I still have tough talks with myself. But honestly, I do that with my friends too. So I treat myself like a friend. I can say these things to myself, even though sometimes I feel like it's not helpful, but I can bounce back from it and just understand it's from a place of love.
There you go. Hey.
What about you?
I like that. Man, I was grateful for the time being home, man.
I know.
It's tough traveling a lot.
Now, let's get a breakdown on your job again. How much you have to travel for your current job?
42 weeks a year, Monday through Friday.
Do you know how many weeks there are in a year?
52 weeks in a year, so I get supposedly 10 weeks at home. But, I mean, you could do 42 plus. 42 is the minimum. So, it could go up to 45. They recommend not going over 45. 46, something like that. But, yeah, it's just tough. So, being away from home, leaving Monday mornings, getting back Friday afternoons. It's a hard life. So, when you are at home for an extended amount of time, I get to just, deep clean, cook, do things I enjoy to do.
More work.
Yeah, do more work, basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for real.
All right. So, let's talk about what goal you want to be held accountable for this year. We can use the same one from last year, or you can come up with a different one. Last year, I think when we first started doing this, your goal was for me to remind you about going to church on Sundays. I can keep that one and add to it, or we can just totally replace that one. Where you at this year? And damn, it's 2024.
It's 2024.
It's 2024.
Quick, man. I feel like I remember Y2K. Like I just remember it like it was.
I saw some meme saying you got to remind people that 2021 ain't like a couple years. Like it's. Hey, look, it's a black household. All right.
Some feels.
I just feel like I saw some meme that said you got to remind millennials that 2019 is X amount of years ago, not like 2.
Because everybody feel like it's close.
And it's 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
It's 5 years ago, not 2.
5 years ago, 2. You feel that way?
Ooh, yeah, right.
I mean, I feel that way about like Oh, 2012. Like, oh yeah, I graduated in 2012. That was like, oh
Eons.
shit, that was like 12
You were
years ago.
1900, baby. You were born in the 1900s. All right, I'm sorry.
So one of the goals I think I want to be held accountable to, and I got a full list of goals this year, but ultimately the community service is big for me. I think service is a big part of my life. It's something that I want to do. Trying to balance time is tough. So when I do have time, I feel like I'm being selfish with it. Like I want to keep it for myself, which I get. But the part of me, the part of me that wants to serve is like, you don't need that time for yourself. Like you can find something else. You know, you can make time for yourself during the week and figure it out.
Tough with your travel schedule too.
It's tough. It's tough.
Unless you're doing community service virtually or in these places.
Well, yeah, I mean, even if it's reading with a kid or something, like I can start something.
Squeeze them in.
I can find
You
something.
Find a way.
Yeah. So
you want me to add to that, or would you like that to be just that one?
Just that one.
All right, cool.
That one.
I could do that.
Yeah, for sure. What about you? What goal you want to be held accountable to this year?
I would say my Dunkin', but I don't feel like that's a priority. I'd rather something that would. I feel like if you remind me of this, then it can water other seeds and sprout other plants. So, what, you like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you. I'm going to go with holding me to establishing a routine.
A routine. A morning routine, night routine, any routine?
Morning and night routine. Because if I handle those two things, everything else throughout the day will just go right on autopilot. Now, for me personally, I've struggled with a routine for some reason.
It's
I'm so
hard.
against
It's
it. I've just lived
hard.
such a flexible
life.
life.
And you know what's crazy is the social media people that do routines. Yo, they drive me nuts.
Why, you think they're capping? Or?
They gotta be.
Nah, they ain't gotta be
You
capping.
do that every day?
Oh, well, you ain't got to do it every day. It's just saying that's what you do for the most part. So if I do it 5 out of 7.
Yeah, that's still a routine.
So I don't think they capping because honestly, I've done it for like the smallest of stretches. That's why it's not a routine.
How long?
I don't know. 3 on, whatever off, 4 off, 7 off, whatever.
Okay.
So I've had routines, but I just can't. I haven't consistently stuck with them for whatever reason. One little thing goes into it and it kind of destroys it. But I will say I'm definitely for them because when I do the routines, it makes the whole day so much easier. Like you feel like I have so much more free time in the day. Your day feels longer. You feel like you got a lot complete. You almost got like quadrants of a day, whether it's like 4 or just 2. Like I got the first half, second half, or I got 4. So once you, and again, that's my life coaching thing. That's called time blocking and stuff. So I just want to get more. I want to establish something like that where I'm intentional about, because me and you talked about this, words for the year.
Yeah.
My word for the year that I want to focus on, or it could be my mantra, is intentional. I want to be intentional about everything that I do. So even when I'm taking breaks, when I'm focused, when I'm whatever, I'm intentional about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So
my word for the year is challenge. I want to challenge myself constantly. Even when I know there's an easier route, go to a more difficult route. I think he said in the beginning, like, that's kind of how you learn, is just pushing yourself and trying new things, figuring out if you like it, challenging yourself. So my goal is challenge for the year, or just that's my word for the year.
Yeah.
I will say I got one other goal I'd like you to hold me accountable to.
Okay. And just on my goal,
Good.
I'm trying to think of when and how you can hold me accountable on that. And maybe once a month, once every 2 weeks, you just ask me, am I consistent with my routine?
Okay, I can ask, but I mean, I would love to, if you're okay with this, I'd love to just throw out like, hey, make sure you do your routine tonight. Or hey, did you get your routine in this morning?
No, that's fine. That's perfect.
Okay. All right, that too. I
What
can
is
do
that, like once a week or something?
Yeah, that's
Cool, whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta go to do push-ups when I think about them. So I want to do 10 push-ups. Like, so
Every time
I think about like, oh, did you do your push-ups today, or anything around push-ups, I'm doing 10 push-ups.
Let's just do a number for a day.
Okay, 10 push-ups for the day.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool. All right.
just for the day.
I thought you said every time you think about push-ups, you got to do 10 push-ups.
Okay, I might have said that. I didn't mean that. I mean, every time if every day I'm trying to do push-ups.
I got it. So
but
when the reminder comes, it's like, have I already done?
Yeah, but even though like I guess I set this goal not to be a daily goal, but almost like a thought goal, like because I know I might not think about it and I might forget, and I don't want to beat up on myself for
But
that.
you can do 10 push-ups a day.
Yeah, I can do 10 push-ups a day. For sure. Yeah. Agreed.
You told me that story about old boy running that mile a day.
Oh yeah, that's
Crazy.
crazy. Oh, my trainer, like my physical therapist, set a goal last year to run a mile, read the Bible in a year, and do a sit up for each day of the year, every day. He ran a mile. He ran 365 miles last year, and on the last day of the year, he did 365 crunches or sit ups, and finished reading the Bible all in 1 year.
Yeah, that sounds like my type of
I was like,
setup of things.
Impressed.
That's very impressive.
Impressed. I don't think I can like. I don't think it's
You do
anything.
whatever you want to do.
I'm just saying. I don't think there's anything so far in my life that I've done every day besides like pee.
It's other stuff, I'm sure, but it's gonna be minimal, like you saying.
Yeah, like pee.
Brush my teeth.
Yeah, some shit. Not even
Use
that,
the bath.
honestly. I mean, every day, 365, no misses.
I can think of rant talk. It ain't been a day this year. You've been quiet all day, has it?
That's true. I done talked every day.
All right, so we back to doing topics. It's January. We starting the year off right, 2024. We don't want to be like everybody else talking about fitness or all this other stuff for the month, but what we felt would be the best topic to start off with that can get you started for the year and impact all your other ventures, endeavors, goals, your seeds you trying to water. Topic of the month is
Learning. How to learn.
How to learn. What we don't think about a lot of times is how do I learn best? Because if you can get how you learn best down track, you can apply that to so many other areas in your life, to everything.
Yep.
Everything in your life.
Absolutely.
If you can focus on what is my best methodology for learning. Not saying you don't have to try different things, but when you find what works best for you, you know how you can apply it to those different things. And now you can start building skills. Those skills can start bringing joy, money, whatever X to your life. So we felt this was a huge one for. So starting us off, what do you know about learning?
I don't know shit.
You
That's
know
how I
something
feel.
about learning.
I mean, I know something
you
about
are
learning.
an engineering graduate.
I guess for me, learning, I've always learned the typical way, right? Like you read something, you write it, you say it. I do typically try those three methods. If I'm trying to retain something, I read, write, and say. I'll do repetition, whatever. I've done writing things several times, like writing things 6-7 times just to try to retain it. I know some tips about like when you're reading like a book, like how to kind of like read the beginning of the sentence, the end of the sentence, or beginning of the word, end of the word, and kind of like piece it together to like skim things and make it faster. But I'm not
complex.
Yeah, I'm not really good at that, and I don't apply it all the time. So I don't have a whole lot of learning tips, but I'm looking forward to the books that we're going to read, the videos we're going to watch, and talking about more things about around learning.
Yes. So we've already chosen a book. I've read this book in the past sometime last year, so that's why I recommended it. And selfishly, I want to reread it and get those topics back fresh. So there are some things I do know about learning, but I'm going to try and stay away from some of the topics that's in the book just because I don't want to say the same things for when we talk about that book episode. But what I will say about learning is no matter what the different techniques that we do talk about when we talk about the book, your biggest thing is going to be trying those out because it's not going to be one technique that works best for you. Just like when we talked about anxiety techniques or things last year, something may work better for you that doesn't work for somebody else. And something that works for somebody else might not work at all for you, vice versa. I can remember though when we were little that they did talk about just one of the most other common ones that I know about is, are you a learner that has to do repetition or sit by yourself, or you visual, different types from a high level as well. Right. But I'm excited. What are you excited for about this month about learning? Like, what do you think?
Well, my biggest thing is I want to apply it. Like, I want to be able to go out and learn something. I think I never put this on my goals list, but it's always my goal to learn something new. I mean, whether it's big or small. I think last year I tried different things, so I try a lot of things cooking. So I always learn how to do something. When I cook something a certain way and it don't work, or I cook it and it do work, and I'm like, oh, that's how you do that. I've never made ravioli before.
Which is crazy.
I made ravioli, so I learned how to do that.
Seafood dressing?
Yeah, exactly. So just different things I get to try, whether it be food or just getting knowledge from the internet or whatever. I'm always trying to learn something. So I think finding a better way to digest that information or keep it, how I store it or how I organize it in my mind, all those things I think can help me with everything that I got going. So that's what I'm looking forward to for real. Just applying it.
So I think, and I agree. I look forward to that too, getting it refreshed so that I can start applying it to different things that I have going on. That definitely flows right into what the Zen thought with Zen P is for this episode. So Zen thought or quote is going to be, the peace you seek is in the work you avoid. And honestly, we can replace the word peace with a lot of different words.
The success,
the joy, the wisdom, the whatever you seek is in the actions, the work, the assignment, the task, the priority that you avoid.
Yeah.
And again, that's just summarizing everything we've been saying about motion over action. To get the lesson that you're looking for a lot of times, it's going to be in the work that you keep avoiding from doing. If you go ahead and try it, you'll know almost immediately, do I like this? How good am I at this? What do I need to work on? What things do I do well in it? Do I not do well in it? You're going to learn those a lot quicker than if you just keep reading on it and studying it. So again, the way I like to frame it, and again, this is me reframing a different quote, the peace you seek is in the work you avoid.
Wow. Powerful thought of the week. Thank you, Zen P, for the Zen thought of the week.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you, my brother, my sister.
Queens and kings.
All right, well, let me go ahead and get to my weekly. We got a kick of the week. Let me see what I got on the feet today.
Jealous.
Soleil Bunbury, Crocs, black. These are featured black on right here. He's about to drop some Crocs sneakers called Junipers. I think that just dropped like 2 days ago. There was a sneak peek on Crocs website and his page. So Soleil, hey, what's up, man? Shout out to you. Love you as an artist, designer.
Oh, that's a person.
Yeah.
Love
he's
the Crocs.
A fashionista. He be for real and all that. Like he's a fashion industry
What's the
person.
other one? What's the dinosaur with the crown?
Basquiat. He's an actual like painter, but this guy's like a fashion designer.
We're all artists at the
Yeah,
end.
it's all art though. That's how I look at it too. So that's the kick of the day for sure.
Well, thank you. Kicks of the week.
Kicks of the week. All that for sure. All right. So how you want to wrap up? Like, how you want to close this out?
Hold on, you mind cutting this out?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't. You want to say what's up, Lana Dunn? You want to say what's up to the people?
What's
Lana Dunn.
up, people? What's going on? I got my Zen Trap on. You feel me?
Hey.
What's your? Okay, she got the glasses.
Yeah, she got the shades.
What's your word for the year?
My word for the year is balance, baby. Balance.
There you go.
All right, cool. Nothing else to elaborate on that, or you just?
When it comes to balance, right? Sometimes when you think about like your priorities, sometimes you put like one thing above all for all year. What I'm trying to do is make sure that I balance that out, where sometimes in this month or in this week, this may become priority, and sometimes in a later month, another thing may come priority, and that's how I'm going to balance out my life this year, baby. Let's go.
Yay.
All right. Well, Line, sign us out then. Sign us out. Hey, this has been another ZTC. This has been another Zen Trap Chat. I'm one of your two hosts, Zen P.
Yogi LG.
All right, Lana, sign us out. What you supposed to say?
Protect your peace. Your energy.
Protect your peace.
Protect your peace.
Hold it down. All right, and if you can't do nothing else, make sure you protect your peace.
And protect your energy.
It's the Zen Trap. We out.
We out.
Nah, you made it better, honestly.
Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.